Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between towering mountains and lush green forests, there lived a curious little boy named Leo. Leo was fascinated by the world around him, especially the wonder of nature that surrounded his home. Every day after school, he would wander into the woods, exploring the flora and fauna as if each leaf and creature held a secret of the universe. One breezy afternoon, as Leo was wandering deeper into the forest than ever before, he stumbled upon a peculiar scene. There was a family of foxes gathered around a large hollow tree. They seemed to be in a frenzy, darting back and forth with twigs and leaves. Intrigued, Leo crouched behind a bush to watch them. Suddenly, a soft, chittering noise caught his attention. Peering more closely, Leo noticed a tiny squirrel, fallen and wedged awkwardly between two large tree roots. The little creature looked frightened and helpless. Taken over by a sense of urgency, Leo decided to help. Remembering what his dad once told him about building shelters, he gathered soft moss and leaves, careful not to startle the fox family. Slowly, Leo crept towards the squirrel, whispering soothing words to calm it down. Very carefully, he lifted the little fellow, placing him gently into the cozy nest he'd made. The foxes, who had been observing Leo cautiously, seemed to sense that the boy meant no harm. They began to help, gathering more materials to reinforce the small shelter for the squirrel. Leo was amazed at the collaboration between himself and the foxes. It was as if they were all linked by a shared understanding and compassion for the vulnerable creature. The whole process took quite some time, and by the time they were done, the sun was beginning to set, casting a golden hue over the forest. The squirrel was now comfortably nestled, looking much more at ease. Relieved and happy, Leo waved goodbye to his new forest friends and made his way back home, filled with a sense of accomplishment. Little did he know that his small act of kindness that day had set off a remarkable chain of events. From that day forward, whenever Leo came into the woods, he was greeted with gentle rustles in the leaves and curious animal eyes watching from hidden nooks. He had become a part of their world. Years later, Leo would look back on those childhood days as the pivotal moments that shaped him into a compassionate environmental scientist. He dedicated his life to preserving the delicate balance between nature and humanity.